Good afternoon, creators. Do I have a couple of stories for you? True stories, of course. Both of them taking place at the same venue a couple of years back and 1,000 miles or so away from where I am currently. While entering the courtyard of one of the colleges at University of Cambridge in Cambridge, UK, and going through the archway, I was accosted. Well, not really accosted, but one of the locals stepped up to talk to me, and he noticed I was wearing my South Grenville District High School 35th reunion golf shirt. That's a high school I attended and the one I was currently teaching at the time. And he said, "A very nice shirt." And he said, "But do you know, sir, have you noticed the plaque here in the archway?" And I went over and read the plaque, and of course, he had to one-up me by a factor of 1,000. It was something about 700 years ago when Cambridge University was founded. So I guess my South Grenville 35th reunion paled by comparison, but not willing to let it slide. My comeback was, "But I bet you that we had more people from our original class at our reunion than you had at yours." So then I promptly marched through the gate and into the courtyard. And was it immaculate? It was pristine. Matt Hawes, you'd be proud. There wasn't a blade of grass out of place. They were all the same length. They were all the same nice green. Could have played billiards on this courtyard. The grass everything was so flat, so well manicured. I think they did it with scissors. I'm not positive. So I said to one of the locals, I said, "Well, how do you go about getting a lawn to look like this?" And he said, and in typical British fashion, said, "Well, the very first thing you do, sir, is you start 500 years ago." Well, there you go. What comeback could I have to that? Well, you're probably wondering, what the hell was Whit Prophet doing at Cambridge University over in the UK? Well, about 2 years prior to that incident, I had made a proposal to the Ministry of Education here in Ontario about setting up a pilot project, a new initiative for teaching and learning in a different way. I was teaching grades 9 through 12 at the time, and I put in a proposal for a technology-enriched classroom for grade 10s. It was a novel approach, and I was going to take advantage of all of the technology that was available at the time. I was successful in my bid, and I was very pleased to be able to report back to the school board and let them know that the Ministry of Education in Ontario had granted me, well, really them, $250,000 to see our way through this project. And believe me, I spent every cent. We did create a unique learning atmosphere. It was good enough to be emulated by most of the high schools in our district over the next 5 or 7 years. So I felt pretty proud of that whole thing. I'm not bragging. I'm just telling you what we did with our technology-enriched classroom. Thanks for watching.